Hello and welcome to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. The Demons picked up their first wins against the Panthers, but first today's top stories. A request for generating certificate for a solar energy facility near Haskins in Washington County faced a delay when the Iowa Utility Board ordered the companies involved to provide additional information by June 24th. The application, which contained over 800 pages across 16 exhibits, was found to be lacking some required items, including a detailed map, busbar rating information, and statements confirming the company's commitment to facility operation and adherence to land use laws. The Iowa Office of Consumer Advocate also highlighted the absence of an analysis of project's impact on the transmission system. However, the application provided extensive information on the proposed project, which aimed to add 200 megawatts to Iowa's solar energy capacity. It indicated that the solar installation would have minimal impact on property values and offered benefits such as revenue for farmers and restoration of the local biosphere. The project was projected to generate over $10 million in property taxes over 40 years, benefiting the county and nearby school districts. While the public opinion appeared mixed, with some expressing support for the project's economic and environmental benefits, others raised concerns about subsidies, potential trade-offs with food production, and the use of prime farmland. The Henry County Health Center Diabetes Education Center in Mount Pleasant will be conducting various diabetes education classes in June. The center will host an annual review course on June 8th for individuals who have completed the 10-hour diabetes classes. A continuous glucose monitoring support group will meet on June 15th, and a pre-diabetes class is scheduled for June 19th. Additionally, a diabetes group class will be held on June 26th and is open to anyone with type 1 or type 2 diabetes. Although there is a fee involved, the classes cover topics such as meal planning, exercise, eye disease, and medications. The HCHE Diabetes Education Center has earned Iowa State certification and recognition from the American Diabetes Association. To register or obtain more information, individuals can contact the Diabetes Educational Center. Iowa farmers had 6.6 days suitable for field work due to very dry conditions and warm weather, according to the USDA's National Agriculture Statistics Service. While some corn and soybean planting continued, farmers took advantage of the weather to cut hay and spray pesticides on emerging crops. Statewide temperatures were warmer than usual, with an average of 65.1 degrees Fahrenheit. Rainfall was minimal, with only a few stations reporting trace amounts. Topsoil and subsoil moisture conditions were mostly rated as short or adequate. Planting progress was ahead of schedule, with 98% of the corn crop planted and 85% emerged. Similarly, 94% of the expected soybean crop was planted and 67% had emerged. The first conditions rating for corn and soybeans were mostly positive. Oat emergence and heading were ahead of average, but oat condition declined slightly. Progress in completing the first cutting of alfalfa hay was significantly ahead of the 5-year average, although hay and pasture conditions declined. Overall, no major concerns were reported for livestock, but improved precipitation is needed for pasture conditions. Mount Pleasant schools have begun summer vacation, and Healthy Henry County Community's Stride into Summer Family Walk is set to kick off the season of adventure. The free event focused on summer health and safety will take place on June 1st from 1 to 4 p.m. at East Lake Park. Families can enjoy various fun activities and educational stations around the lake loop. The event will include games, rock painting, healthy snacks, and more. The Henry County Sheriff's Office has procured over 100 bike helmets for giveaways, and thanks to a donation from the Walmart Distribution Center, 5 bikes will be raffled off. Participating organizations like the Police Department, Fire Department, Iowa DNR, and Henry County EMS will provide activities promoting summer safety. The attendees can register at the welcome tent near the tennis courts and receive a goodie bag. In the event of rain, the event will be postponed until June 11th. For more information, updates can be found on the Healthy Henry County Facebook page or by contacting Kelly Carr at 319-385-0779. Healthy Henry County Community serves as the Community Wellness Coalition for Henry County Public Health. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at the weather and sports.
Since 1905, Kelowna Cooperative Technology Company has helped our community stay connected with the latest advancements in clear, dependable telecommunications services. KCTC provides rural Iowans with access to high-speed fiber internet, as well as phone, television, computer repair, and cybersecurity solutions. We're also proud supporters of local organizations and area schools within the community. KCTC, keeping Kelowna connected.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
Hospice isn't a place, it's a type of care that focuses on living. Servicing a 7-county area, the Hospice of Washington County staff of nurses, social work, hospice aides, spiritual and grief support, volunteers, music and massage therapists are able to provide free end-of-life care where the patient lives. We write wills, give consent for organ donation, but rarely is there a plan for what we would want the final phase of our lives. At Hospice of Washington County, we encourage our patients to be in charge of their healthcare decisions while maintaining quality of life.
You know, it's not a question of what all you have and so on with your life. It's who is in your life and how much you care for them and how much they care for you. And Tammy definitely cares.
Hello and welcome back to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. I have your 5-day forecast coming up, but first, obituaries. Warden Blaine Bosher of Wayland passed away on May 29th at the age of 84. A memorial service will be held on June 10th at 11 a.m. at Bethel Church. The Beatty Peterson Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. Fred Lee Fink of New London passed away on May 2nd at the age of 98. A funeral service will be held at 2 p.m. May 11th at Elliott Chapel. A service for Karen K. Fenn of Washington will be held at 1:30 p.m. June 6th at the Jones and Eden Funeral Home. Shirley LaRue Bailey of New London passed away on May 4th at the age of 98. A memorial service was held May 10th at Elliott Chapel. Ray Dean Gillespie of Mount Pleasant passed away on May 27th at the age of 75. Murphy Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. That was obituaries. It is now time for your 5-day forecast. Today it has been 85 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow temperatures will rise to 89 degrees and it will continue to be partly cloudy. It's going to be a hot one this weekend with Saturday being 92 and mostly sunny. Sunday will be 92 and partly cloudy. Finally on Monday it'll be 91 degrees and mostly sunny. We're going to take another quick break and when we come back we'll take a look at sports. Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
I met Tammy about 20 years ago when her daughter was in Special Olympics and I was coaching. Told me that she was into doing senior benefits. We became even closer friends. She cares about everybody, especially the seniors. So call her.
Family owned and operated by Andy and Sarah Ross. Ross Auto has been your vehicle repair and maintenance headquarters since 1935. We specialize in all makes of cars and light-duty trucks. With our variety of available services, let us help you keep rolling and your vehicle operating efficiently. Services include general auto repair, alignments, brakes, fuel injection, and more. Schedule your appointment today at 319-653-5656. That's 319-653-5656. Welcome back to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. It is now time for sports. In a Southeast Conference doubleheader, the Washington Demons emerged victorious against the Mount Pleasant Panthers. Washington won both games with scores of 4-1 in Game 1 and 9-8 in Game 2. The Demons took advantage of early walks by the Panthers to secure a lead, scoring 4 runs in the first 3 innings of Game 1. Despite Mount Pleasant's opportunities, including loading the bases in the 4th inning, Washington's pitcher Isaac Vetter managed to escape the jam. allowing only 1 run. In the 7th inning, with 2 runners on base and no outs, the Demon pitching held strong, resulting in a strikeout and a double play to secure the win. Game 2 saw Washington building a significant lead, but the Panthers mounted a comeback in the 9th inning. Ultimately, the Demons held on for the win. With these victories, Washington improved to 2-0 in SEC play, while Mount Pleasant's record falls to 0-2. The Panthers will host the Demons for another game on Thursday. The Mount Pleasant Panthers softball team secured an 8-3 non-conference victory over Wapello thanks to a late offensive surge. Trailing 2-0 early on, Wapello managed to tie the game at 3-3 in the 5th inning. However, the Panthers took control from that point forward. They scored a run in the 6th inning to regain the lead at 4-3, and then added 4 more runs in the 7th to solidify their victory. Jersey BG had an impressive performance, hitting a home run, a double, and driving in 2 runs. Addison Clark contributed a double and 2 RBIs, while Jolene Martin and Keegan Coleman also had RBIs. Jolene Martin pitched the entire game, allowing 3 earned runs on 10 hits and 2 walks while striking out 4 batters. The win improved Mount Pleasant's overall record to 2-6 and marked their first win against Wapello since 2018. The Washington Demon softball team split a doubleheader against Knoxville, experiencing a loss in the first game with a score of 3-0, but bouncing back to win the second game 4-2. The opening contest featured a defensive battle with Knoxville taking an early lead and holding on for the victory. The Demons missed a scoring opportunity with the bases loaded, but struggled to generate offense afterward. In the second game, Washington quickly scored 2 runs in the first inning and added another in the second. Knoxville narrowed the gap, but the Demons secured the win with an insurance run in the third. Pitcher Hallie Cutterback performed well, allowing only 2 runs. Ella Griner had a standout performance, going 2 for 2 with a home run and 2 RBIs. With the win, Washington improved to 6-2, marking their best start to a season since 2012. That is the news for Southeast Iowa. I've been your host, Nick Steffens. This has been your news break, and I will see you next time.